Hey beautiful people, my name is Marianne. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to create this beautiful, easy, lightweight summer look using bright colors from the Makeup Revolution Birds of Paradise palette, and let's jump right in. Okay, for starting off, I'm going to prime my face using the Revolution Makeup Pore Primer. I've had some chances to try this one out, and I must say I really like it a lot. It goes on very smoothly and it leaves a silicone texture on your face. Like, it's really smooth without feeling oily or anything else. My pores are definitely blurred. So for this makeup look, I'm mainly going to use the Birds of Paradise eyeshadow palette by Makeup Revolution. So I'm really excited to try these now. Okay, to start up, I'm using the color Canary, and I'm putting that generously all over my eyelid. Okay, really nice and soft, and now I'm using a fluffy brush to blend everything out. Make sure that's a clean brush, obviously, because especially with light colors like this, it can be really problematic and annoying if it's not perfectly clean. Then you have other kinds of colors in there that you don't necessarily want to have. So the general overall idea is to create a look that's really blended perfectly, that's light, it doesn't have any rigid lines or anything. It's just nice and softly lays around my eyes. Next, I'm going to use the color Vaycay from the same palette, putting that on a flat brush, and I'm going to lay that color down on my crease, like this. You should be able to feel your brow bone right here, and you gotta make sure that the color stays underneath that it doesn't wrap around it like on top of it like so, but instead make sure that it stays underneath your brow bone in the space between your eye and your brow bone, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so that it creates a natural look that's kind of like fitted perfectly to your face and the structure of your face. And again, use a fluffy brush to blend everything out. For the next step, I'm using the color Cardinal, and I'm putting that on my lower lash line like this. Again, blending everything. Okay, next, Cockatoo. This is a beautiful white. Putting that in the inner corner right here, like in the inner third of your lower lash line. Also putting some more white eyeshadow directly into the inner corner of my eye, because for me that's always really dark and I like to brighten it up. I'm also deciding to brighten up my brow bone a little bit as well. We're gonna put a highlighter there in a minute, but I find that in contrast to the other colors right now, it looked kind of dark, so I decided to just put some white powder on top so that it's a little bit brighter. So you might have noticed that I didn't use anything to prime my eyelid this time. Normally I would use the Fenty Beauty concealer to cover up the veins that I have on my eyelids right here, because they're kind of dark and they always shine through. But for this look, I decided to let them shine through. I don't know if you can see them, but you can actually see that they're shining through, but they're not like full face of makeup. It's the same reason why I don't use any foundation anymore, because I want to look as natural as possible and I want my skin to look my best without having to put product on top of it to make it look good. Because I just want like a tiny hint of color that's really bright and powerful. But the whole look, I want it to be lightweight and really beautiful. And that's why I didn't use anything to prime my eyelid. I'm not using my normal eyeliner, but instead I'm using the Glitter Gold's liquid eyeliner shade Chamomile by NYX Cosmetics. Beautiful shimmery golden color, and I think it goes perfectly with this look. And I'm just doing my normal eyeliner wing with this. Okay, putting on false eyelashes. I'm using the... Okay, for eyelashes, I'm using CATRICE Cosmetics Eyelashes. Okay, doing my eyebrows last this time because I want them to look as natural as possible, so I'm not going to do a whole lot to them. So this is actually a tactic that I used in high school a lot when I was doing my makeup. And I'm just brushing a little bit of dusty, ashy gray eyeliner on an angled brush. And then I'm using that to darken my eyebrows like a tiny little bit. Obviously use the color that is closest to your natural eyebrow color as possible. I'm using a tiny bit of golden highlighter to put on top of my eyelid. Maybe we should have done that before, but I absolutely forgot. Doesn't matter. Putting a bit on my brow bone as well. I'm not a big fan of putting highlighter on naked skin, but I'm just brushing like a tiny bit on my cheekbone right here. Okay, again, because I want it to be lightweight and as natural as possible, I'm only going to use a lip balm. This one's by ISANA. I think it's called Cherry. Putting that on my lips, you can see it gives it a nice little pink shimmer. And with that, the look is finished.